Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy.
And I'm Lucas.
And welcome back to Patched. And today we're gonna be talking about some of our favorite mice. Ooh. And yes, so because of this channel, we test a lot of gaming mice.
Too many.
Too many. And of course, these are our favorites. So when we review a mouse and we don't like the mouse that we're playing with, after we review it, after we test it, we want to play with an actual mouse that we like to actually play with. So these are our mice. And if you guys want to get any of these, we'll try to leave a link in the description box. But let's get started with number 3.
So for my number 3 pick, I have got the Hottie S. And this is our sample, which has gotten a little creaky, but it's still okay. It's still one of my favorites. If ever I'm having bad games, I love to go back to the Hottie S. All of my mice on the table kind of have a very similar shape, where the arch is more towards the center. It's kind of like a very GPRO Wireless shape for all of them, all ambidextrous as well. I just love this mouse. I love the feel of it. I love the shape and how it just fits in my hand so nicely. I kind of knew it from the second that we got this guy in, when I put my hand on it, and I was like, oh yeah, that just fits perfectly. Like, it took no getting used to or anything. I just loved it. It was perfect.
That is so weird because, like, for me personally, I don't really like smaller mice. I prefer the Hottie, like the regular size, My number 3 pick will have to be the SteelSeries Rival 3 Wireless. And this mouse is awesome because it's a medium size mouse for me personally. I guess, like, for example, the Razer Viper Ultimate would be like a normal size mouse, and then like the Hottie S is like a smaller size mouse. The Rival 3 is kind of like somewhere in between. It hits that sweet spot for me personally. I love it. It palm grip, it's very, very comfortable. Fingertip is very, very comfortable. I would say it's a little bit heavier than I would like, but I get used to it. I love that it's wireless and I never have to really charge it up because what do you get, like 400 hours of
400
battery?
hours of battery with the RGB off.
Yeah, because it uses 2 AAA batteries, which sucks, but I guess it's good because you get a long battery life. The clicks also are my favorite as well. The clicks on this mouse are very, very nice and tactile, very solid and hard clicks, which I love. So the SteelSeries Rival 3 is a great option.
As for my number 2 pick, I'm gonna go with the Razer Viper Mini. This guy's been on my desk for a very, very long time. I always just sort of leave it there just in case if I'm having a bad day with my main. I can switch over to this guy. It's just really good. It's very light, ambidextrous. It feels high quality. It's got PTFE skates, braided cable. Everything about this mouse just screamed quality to me from the second I got it. And to this day, I love this mouse. So if I want something smaller than my main mouse or a little bit lighter, I go to the Viper Mini for that, and I love it. It's phenomenal. I just wish it had more side buttons. That's the only real complaint I have.
It's only like 40 bucks?
Yeah, it's like 40 bucks. So if you're looking for a budget option, that's one of my favorites for sure.
All right, my number 2 is my trusty FK2 by Zowie. They definitely need to update this mouse. It's old, the sensor's old, the skates, I had to put the Tiger mouse feet on it because the stock mouse feet weren't as fast as I would like. The buttons I love, and the shape is amazing. I don't mind that it's a little bit heavier than normal. I actually don't really mind heavier mice. I actually don't really like the feeling of lighter mice for some reason. My sweet spot is like, what, 70, 80 grams, I would say. Yeah. Even 90 is okay. Yeah, I really don't like the scroll wheel. I feel like they should update that as well. So, I mean, Zowie, please, you guys make incredible mice with an incredible shape and buttons and all that. It's just, it's 2020, guys. You know what I'm saying? Please update it.
You need an update.
Yes.
How long was this one your daily driver for?
It's been my daily driver forever. Like forever.
Like pretty much since we got it, right?
Yeah,
originally,
yeah.
I don't know when we posted the review exactly, but he's been daily driving that thing for a very long time.
Yes.
And it's always his favorite. We were like, I don't know if we should review it. It's kind of old, I'm not sure. And it ended up being one of his favorite mice to date. So it's a good pick. It's a good pick for sure. Old faithful, I'd say.
Yeah, he was like, dude, you gotta try it. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man, I don't know. And then I guess I trusted him, so I got it, and it's incredible. You guys gotta try it out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, for my number 1 pick, I think y'all saw this coming. I went back to it. I went back to old faithful here, the GPRO Wireless, baby. I have trouble getting away from this mouse because I get a new mouse and then I'll get bored of it if I like it so much. The Hottie S replaced it for a little while, and then I went back to the Razer Viper Mini, which I was maining, and then I always always find my way back to my GPRO Wireless. I just love this mouse so much. The design is so sleek, it feels nice, it's wireless, hello, that's great. The clicks are wonderful. I know some people have issues with double clicking. I've never had that before. And I've daily driven this guy for a while, and I just, I love this. This was a very well-made mouse. I'm excited for them to potentially make an ultralight version of it.
Or update it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying like maybe better skates or something.
We've been hearing some rumors of some updates for the GPRO Wireless instead of just re-releasing the same color scheme over and over again.
Guys,
that'd be interesting.
Logitech, you need to be more like Razer and update all your mice, you know? I wonder, it's a, this is kind of like a little bit bigger. I wish they made just a slightly smaller version like a Rival 3, like a medium-sized mouse. Not a huge fan of small mice, which
for my large hands,
yeah, you like small mice, dude.
Yeah, I like small mice usually, but this one, it's like, because I have large hands, it allows me to actually palm grip, which I can do on very few mice. Most mice that are larger that I have to palm grip on, I don't like the shape of them. I love this one. I always end up going back to it, and I would love to see an update for this guy. I know they're releasing edition after edition, but I would love to see something, you know, a little bit lighter, maybe more battery life, USB-C. I don't know, but I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Okay, my number 1 pick, my favorite right now, my absolute favorite is the XM1 RGB by Endgame. And this is a fingertip / claw grip focused mouse, you know? So if I would say more claw grip, and I usually fingertip grip, but when I use this mouse, I find myself clawing it for some reason. But you know, I don't really mind it all too much. My favorite part about this mouse is the click. The click is so nice. Like, for some reason, when I play with it, I'm just like, oh. Yeah. Every single time, for some reason. Like, every single time I go to play with this mouse and I click, I'm like, that's nice.
You get that first click in on those kill switches.
Yeah.
It changes your whole existence.
Yeah, like,
it does.
The FK2 and then the Rival 3 have very solid clicks, but it's just something about this. Just like, click that. It's so satisfying.
The kill switches on this guy are second to none, honestly.
Yes.
They're just phenomenal, and the shape is good too. It's honestly a really great pick. I would use one of those as well. It's just, I love all the mice that I have as well, but the Endgame is a very, very solid contender. I love it.
And I absolutely love the RGB. You know, usually, if you guys can tell from the reviews, I don't care. Like, cool lights, right? But there's just something about the underglow effect on this mouse that looks so cool to me. Like, they're not paying us or anything. I just absolutely love this mouse. One thing I really don't like is the scroll wheel clip. You know, like, when I'm scrolling, like, I bind the scroll wheel to a good amount of things on my games, and like, I don't know, I guess I kind of click it a little too hard maybe, I don't know, but like sometimes it clicks, and that's slightly annoying, but other than that, everything about this mouse is incredible. So yeah, that about concludes this video. Again, if you guys want to get any of these mice, we'll leave a link in the description box. Also, tell us what your top 3 mice are down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you in the next one.